Hello my friends, welcome to the channel, great to see you. Elon Musk made what a lot of people thought were mental comments a few years ago when he said that you should be able to drive the Tesla Cybertruck across a river like a boat. But actually, they weren't all that mental at all. Now, I've got a few friends who have pickup trucks and they've had to install snorkels. In other words, you kind of drill this big hole in the side of your car, attach a big piece of ugly ass plastic, I think it's ugly anyway, and just in case you have that there so your engine can actually breathe through this snorkel attached to the side of your car. A lot of people think they look tough so they install one and they never use it. But the point here is, if you have an internal combustion engine vehicle, you have to have one of those. If you want to do what these Tesla vehicles can do, stock standard. It's become apparently a fun game for Tesla owners to drive across this river in the UK. And lots of them do it because you can in an electric car. Now, you may have heard when Elon Musk made that comment about being able to drive your Tesla as a boat for a short period of time. If you think about it, that's one of the big advantages of an electric car. Everything is pretty well sealed. And as you can see, actually, that's true. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of Teslas have been driven across this river and other rivers like it, where the water goes up above the bonnet of the car and they've had no problems at all. If you do that in an internal combustion engine vehicle like a Toyota Camry or something where you have intakes at the front of the car, yeah, I can tell you now, I've seen many cars, pickup trucks and others that get wrecked from doing that. Big advantage, right, to off-roading. If in the future you have a choice between an electric pickup truck, where you will have a choice, or an internal combustion pickup truck, well, the massive advantage of the electric one is you'll be able to drive through water much better than you possibly ever could in a diesel or gasoline petrol powered ute or pickup truck. A Tesla works as a boat for short periods of time, tweeted CEO Elon Musk back in 2020. So, EVs have no air intake. They don't need one. That means the motor and the battery are water sealed. Fast forward to 2023 and yeah, you can see that, well, Elon Musk is pretty well right. Now, don't get me wrong. If the water is too deep and you don't have enough momentum or the river is pushing you a certain direction, you're screwed. It doesn't matter what car you're in because the river will just pick you up and throw you down the river. So don't test this unless you're sure there's not a lot of pressure in that river and it's not too deep, because obviously you can float away. That's the biggest danger with your electric vehicle. Now, I don't know about other brands. I haven't seen other brands. There's not enough EVs that have been sold by other brands to really know for sure. If you can drive your Hyundai Ioniq 5 or your BYD Atto 3 or your Mercedes-Benz EQB, I doubt it. Don't try that one. Why do I say don't try that one? Well, that's based on an internal combustion engine platform. But anyhow, I don't know if they'll do this. They probably could, but I'd only be guessing here. So you'd be taking a bit of a risk. But if you got one of those EVs and you want to do it, please send me a link to the video because I'd be really intrigued to know if they can do it as well. I'm going to guess they probably can. So this river crossing in Nottinghamshire, England, has become somewhat of a tourist attraction for Tesla owners who like to have this kind of challenge. It doesn't look like much of a challenge to me. It looks too easy, of driving across this river, which sometimes is deeper than other times. Now, there's a YouTuber by the name of Tom Sunderland, and I'll put a link to Tom's YouTube channel. He's got 83,000 subscribers in the description, so you can check out the full video if you want to, where he shows basically every Tesla model apart from the Cybertruck, which obviously doesn't exist yet, apart from the Semi as well, driving straight across the river. All of them seem to have no problems at all. So it's pretty cool, actually. Apparently, after it rains is the time that Tesla car owners are most attracted to this river, because at that time, the river is deeper. Apparently, it's several feet deep, and it's about 30 feet wide. So that's when Tesla owners will drive to this river and film themselves driving across it. Back in 2016, there were some videos of Tesla vehicles doing the same thing. This was back Model S days, before the Model 3 had even been revealed. And Elon Musk said this: "We definitely don't recommend this, but the Model S floats well enough to turn it into a boat for short periods of time. thrust via wheel rotation. So even if your vehicle does float, if your EV does float because the water is so deep, you could potentially, in theory, still get across a river. At that time, Musk shared a video of a Tesla Model S swimming through a flooded tunnel while internal combustion engine vehicles were stuck. They had stupidly tried to drive through this flooded tunnel and their engines just stopped working, but the Model S was able to float across it and make it to the other side. One Model S owner of an older version of the EV said his car failed though after driving in rain. So the seal in your EV needs to be really good because it is still possible that water could get in. Musk has made similar claims, of course, like I said about the Cybertruck. So it's going to be interesting to see how well Tesla seal the Cybertruck. I'm going to guess they're going to put a lot of effort into making sure the Cybertruck can get across rivers. So probably don't do this. I reckon don't do this in Tesla. I'm not sure I'd recommend it, but if you get a Cybertruck, I reckon that's the vehicle to try this. But either way, the truth here is, and this is a key point, and I've thought about this so many times. There's so many videos on YouTube of these people going to remote places in their internal combustion engine powered, petrol powered, diesel powered, gasoline powered SUVs, pickup trucks, utes, whatever. And they spend so much money to try and get these vehicles capable of getting across rivers. Well, get an electric pickup truck. Good chance you won't need to spend any of that and it will still be more capable. I don't believe there's a gasoline powered vehicle or diesel powered vehicle anywhere, standard type vehicle that you can drive across a river if that river is deeper than the car. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, but I don't think there is one. Thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Bye-bye.